last night we were approaching a very highly trapped mage tower, and we are going to peruse.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
The inscription is written in an archaic elven script. You recognize the words, "Stranger's home, I see you, and I implore Callistria." It appears to be some kind of protective spell against thieves, but has lost its power over the years. What did you name the bear? Wojtek. It was a... What was it from? It was some like Russian bear or something like that. It was in a war. When, you know, back when they recruited bears.
Something.
Alright, so there's a trap we spotted with perception.
A new arrival.
Something is not right
And
here.
there is another
Okay.
trap protecting the trap.
I'm
Can you
trusting
go...
you.
Oh my god, she's already found 3 traps. Fudge! Okay, well, she reflex
here.
saved against it.
Is there
So a
more?
blade just tried to stab her, but she managed to roll out of the way.
I finished here. Is there more?
Why? Okay, so it's not... It's having trouble rendering, I think? There's a blade barrier there. The corpse of a demon who was not smart enough to avoid a magical trap. Up ahead, fire, too hot even for me, how it burned,
I
burned.
will follow my dream.
That is very unfortunate. Because we all have to walk through that blade barrier that's not rendering. And that's going to take a while. I wonder if I leave and come back, if it'll go away. 'Cause I don't want to just, like, sleep for, like, I could just have my team lay down and take a nap for 8 hours, but then I'd have to rebuff afterward, and that would take a whole amount of time. I'm going to try just loading into the city and then loading back here, and see if the blade barrier disappears. Because that thing, it's like, you try to walk through it, and you have to roll a reflex roll. And if you fail, you take a massive amount of damage and, like, get kicked backward. And then your guy tries again and again. So sometimes they get impaled, like, 5 times before they get through it. And then you just have a ton of healing you have to do. No dice. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Ow. Alright, to the second floor.
Oh, the
Let's do a heal. And heal the undead troops too. I've got 2 undead in this party. Interrogate the dead. Not fair. Golems were hiding among the statues. They beat me. They broke my poor bones and ripped out my spleen. They plucked out my poor eyes and smashed them to a pulp. It's not fair. Jesus.
None shall escape.
Alright, everyone hold position except tank run forward. Alright, now everybody attack. Adamantine Golem. Oh, for a second. Oh, God, a trap just came out of the wall. I guess we didn't spot that one. Marileth's Votary? What? I guess that's helping us. The wreckage of what was once a magical golem, judging by the many dents in its remains, it was destroyed in a fierce fight.
I found something.
Knowledge Arcana.
Glad I was useful to you.
This inscription once contained a spell of warning. When an intruder appeared, it would let out a chilling howl to raise the alarm. Fortunately, the enchantment is worn off with the passage of time, so your ears have been spared.
Rules are made to be broken.
Let's have Arushale. Where's this trap? Here it is. Disarm this sucker.
I finished here. Is there more?
Alright. The wreckage of was okay, so another wreckage golem. Alright, so there's like...
Pay attention.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What just happened? Oh, they just spotted another trap. Okay.
The struggles never cease.
Where's the wire for it?
I sense something.
There's another one. Where is the
I can do this.
thing that connects to it? Okay, here's one of them.
I finished here. Is there more?
What the hell? Oh, God! Alright, well, that
Each
hurt.
step is a new journey.
Oh, Sirocco? Oh, jeez.
Something is not right here.
Arushale, could you please...
Glad I
You're
was
the
listening
trap
to
expert.
you.
Could you please spot one of these before you set them off?
I finished here.
Alright, well, she just got Banshee screamed. It almost killed her in one shot. Alright. Alright, what now? So we got this thing. What does this do? It apparently makes Mukluk dance. Is that it? Okay.
I'll go ahead.
Earlier... Do we just need to maybe click each of these? Oh! Okay, so now that thing lowered in the middle. I can't step on that. It's too high up. Oh shoot, the Sirocco is still there. Alright, go back the other way. Siroccos do fire damage, and they knock you down over and over and over. So if you have bad rolls, you could just basically get stun locked in the thing until you're dead. And just like until you get burned to death. Is this gonna be... Oh, it's like an elevator. Okay. I gotta say, whoever lived here had a really inconvenient route to get to their bathroom.
What a find!
The treasure is here behind the wall. It's mine, I found it. I couldn't take it for myself, but it's here behind the wall. I couldn't take it for myself. Treasure, mine, mine, mine. Alright, so there's a trap over there, but the cord goes back this way.
For my path.
And then there's another trap. Let's have her stealth.
Where I shine.
Alright, so here's one of them.
I finished here.
So it's like a firebrand. Yes, the spell at Sirocco is just summon firebrand. You got it. Oh, there it is. There's a door in the middle of the room. That's a bit disconcerting. Alright, let's have the whole team come back here. I mean, this is a mage tower. I figure it's going to be like a portal or something. Or it could be nothing and just make me overthink it. You see a sturdy door set in a stone arch in the middle of the room. The location seems rather odd, to put it mildly. Attached to the door is a tidy little metal bell with a braided cord. Knowledge Arcana. Examine the door to determine if any spells have been cast on it. Success. You see spells enshrouding both the door and the bell. Judging by the nature of the spells, they belong to the Conjuration School. Examine the door. Ordinary door. Judging by the intricate carvings on the door, it is of elvish make. The bell also appears quite unremarkable, though the bell pull is covered in an ornate pattern. There's nothing unusual about this door other than its location. Alright, we'll try the bell when we get back. Let's look at the rest of the floor. Knowledge check. Though this magic trap is now old and dysfunctional and after centuries of disuse, it would once have irreversibly blinded any thief who gazed upon it. Well, I'm glad we weren't here centuries ago. Knowledge Arcana. Within the pedestal, a faint purple glow emanates from a crystal-shaped hole. The edges are chipped and cracked, suggesting that whatever it contained has been forcibly removed. Oh, stop. Alright, Rue Chalet, please.
Please, forgive me.
Please try again.
I've embarrassed myself.
Again.
I finished here.
3 tries.
Is there more?
I don't like the Pocket Raptors going that way. Oh, that's the mine guy. Alright, some loot. Magic has left this once powerful magical seal that protected the premises from the presence of demonic... of demons. What? Oh, no, I don't want to sleep in the stranger's bed. It's like, okay, here we go. Is this gonna...
That is not far.
Fly away. Lethal Conductor. Dagger. This +5 shock dagger grants its wielder +5 competence bonus on use magic device checks and +4 competence bonus on touch attack rolls. Okay. Loot. Elven notes. Okay. What's outside here? floaty stuff. All right,
I'll
let's
go
try the
ahead.
door with the bell then. What level is Muck at? I'm in the, if you mean like my character level, 15. I'm in the Abyss, and we're at a magic tower. Ring the bell. The door swings open, and an ephemeral form appears in the opening. It looks like a soap bubble. On the other side of the door, you could just make out the hazy interior of a small trinket-filled room and typical ambience of a Galarian inn. Somebody fell out of it? Clutching the door handle, a skinny figure falls through the soap bubble. The bubble contracts, then pops, dissolving into thin air. The door slams shut. Cautiously touching the stone floor, the unexpected guest rises slowly to his feet. It seems that the storyteller, for it is undoubtedly him, is quite surprised. The storyteller's head swivels around in bewilderment, his hands reaching to examine everything around him. Where am I? How did I get here? Who's there? I remember the sound of that breathing. Mukluk, is that you? Thank the gods, it is you. Where are we? And if you don't mind my asking, what brought you here? I came here looking for information about certain purple crystals, but I found you. The storyteller nods with understanding. You're looking for the heart of the tower. Yes, I studied its capabilities here in Alushanra. You must have seen the socket it was placed in. Unfortunately, the details of my research are hidden from me by the gloom of oblivion. Perhaps if I laid my hands on such a crystal, I would see something else from my past. Do you know where to get one of these? Do they come from mines, or perhaps from the bottom of the sea? The elf takes out a delicate compass from his bag, the needle of which is slowly but constantly spinning. I sense the power we are looking for. My hands have touched it in the past. In the past, I do not remember. I think a little divination will come in handy. I can set this little trifle to help you. Explore the caves here. When you are near the crystal, the compass, it will let you know. I'm not in caves. Okay. Why did you need this portal? In my forgotten... Wow, that's a lot of XP. In my forgotten past, I must have done something that required regular visits to the Abyss, or regular visits from the Abyss to Galarian. Such a portal is quite a convenient means of transportation, and it is also a well-secured route against uninvited visitors. How did you get here? He listens intently to the sounds coming from the city. Good question. Judging by the demon speech I hear, we're in the Abyss, correct? Then I suppose I was brought here by a portal. It was most likely activated by you. This portal must have been charmed specifically to deliver me here from wherever I may have been. I hope it will send me back the same way. You are unlikely to have charmed in this way. If you had, you wouldn't be so surprised by my appearance. This means the spell was cast in the past. In my past, the one I'm looking for. I have to admit, this finding is quite intriguing and perplexing, but this place... Where are we? It's a tower, isn't it? Yes, I'm right. A tower. Yeah, the tower looks like the one where you were almost eaten by a dragon. Maybe it used to be your home too? If I could see the tower, I could be more specific, but I can say for sure that this is not the first time I've stood on these stones. He's blind, by the way, if anyone here doesn't know that. Is there a door behind me in a stone arch? The wood decorated with elven lettering? There's a bell with a pull next to it? The pull is made of leather, no silk, am I right? What do you think of Galfrey ordering me to go to the Abyss? He purses his lips. I'm not a politician or a military leader, but I've seen all sorts in my life, and that's why I have some experience and know some different stories. The story I'm watching now did not strike a chord with anyone. There are many in Dresden who are saddened by your departure for the Abyss. There are some, even some among them who say in a whisper that Galfrey was envious of her commander's glory and was in a hurry to be rid of them. But most do not think this. The majority praises the queen and expects her to lead them to new victories over the demons. It's quite possible that she will succeed. Right now, as far as I know, Galfrey is actively preparing for an advance to the west into the heart of the Whirlwind. I see. The sense of recognition, it's truly astounding. I definitely used to live here, and if there are no other claimants, I'm ready to become the owner of this tower again. Be my guest, anytime. He's like, I'm calling dibs on this place. You're welcome back whenever. I found this bloodstained page in the molten scar. He cringes and puts his hand on the bloodstained page. His face contorts into a painful grimace, his voice trembling with terror. No, he is here again. That terrible grating voice, the horrific semblance of a face, the monstrous appearance, myriad insects forming a body with 2 arms and 2 legs. He touches me and the disgusting creatures attack my flesh, covering me. They are eating me. They are hungry and will devour everything except my eyes and tongue so that I can see this damn page, so that I can translate the runes written in the ancient, long-forgotten Elven language, and I translate. It hurts so much. I tried to lie to him. I changed the translation, but he saw through my lie. He got angry. Now I'm not lying. I'm not. He takes one of the insects from my face and squishes it with his fingers over the inkwell. Then he dips the quill in it and writes with my blood right over the runes. And I continue to dictate. Callistria, when will this be over? Let me die. Xanthir, let me die. The storyteller jerks his back his hand, terrified. Oh, gods. Such horrible torture. This poor man was tortured to decrypt my notes. He was so tormented that his suffering became thick like molasses. My mind is drowning in it. My own memories are hidden by these images of horror. I could try to get through to them, but I will need your help. Tell me everything you've seen and heard. I will try to lean on your words and use them as a light in the darkness of my forgotten past. He takes the bloodstained page carefully, as though handling a dangerous insect. I see a magic shape. There is a force pulsating in the center. You've seen the ritual. Tell me, what was its central point? Its magic knot. Dude, I don't know. I wish there was a button that said, I don't know. I'm gonna guess. A dead man. They killed a crusader and conducted the ritual over his corpse. A dead man? I don't understand. I feel something else. A life? A living soul in the eye of a whirlwind. I don't understand how one ritual can type the energies of death in the abyss. Their currents in the world's ephemera are contradirectional. Forgive me, Crusader. I cannot get any further. Everything is vague and unclear, and the screams of the poor lad keep ringing in my ears. I found one of your pages. Yeah, another piece of evidence. He clenches the pages he brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. Everything is ready for merging of the planes. Alright, so he's reliving another memory. Baphomet's runes are drawn on the floor of the laboratory. The purple flame of the heart of the tower, that's what I call the crystal now, is pulsating under the influence of secret spells. If I stop to think about it, the pulsating flame echoes the beating of my heart, but I don't want to think. It took me too long to decide. If I think for just a moment, I might stop. I chose the Abyss as the plane to merge with Galarian. That seems like a bad idea. This is the last gift to my former friend who was concerned about the imminent destruction of the plane, whose fate I will tie to the dying Galarian. Truth be told, I am not completely sure I will succeed. This is another reason to choose the Abyss. Hardly anyone will grieve if it suddenly shares Galarian's fate. Acrid smoke of burning chemicals stings my nose. My eyes are watering. I haven't rested for several days. I take a step back and almost trip over an empty wine bottle. I came to the end of my supplies days ago, but regardless, my mind is clear and my thoughts are sharp. I stare into the heart of the tower and whisper a magic command. Time to begin. Symbol to symbol, word to word, gesture to gesture, the merging begins. I feel the wind of the abyss on my face and smile. I can do it. I will do something no one has done before. I am the last great archmage of Keonan, but now is not the time to relax. I must keep my mind away from idle thoughts. Thoughts are also important in my experiment. My lips read one spell, my hands weave another, and I say a third in my mind. I feel pain, as if I am being torn in half. My essence, my entire being, my identity is about to change, filled with the energies of the abyss. I will stop being a Galarian. I will become a new creature, half elf, half demon, a stranger to both planes. I wonder if this is why he's been alive so long. Or why he looks so aged for an elf. Because usually the elves, they said that they look young even when they're old. The fabric of the world grows thin before my eyes. I see legions of demons gnawing at each other, ripping each other's throats. I see the minotaurs of the ivory labyrinth sitting around the fire, honing their giant axes. I inhale the forgotten smell of Elutionra's sewage. I hear the impertinent buzzing of locusts from the rasping rifts. I raise my hand to complete the merge and connect Galarian and the abyss forever. As if on cue, demons, minotaurs, and even locusts turn on me. They freeze before the path opener. I hear Daskari's whisper, sense Baphomet's loathsome grin, feel Nocticula's curiosity and attention. The demons are ready to invade Galarian to torment and kill everything that didn't perish in Earthfall. They will degrade the remains of my world until nothing is left. Is that really what I want? My hand freezes. Again, the fact that he chose the Abyss to be the merging plane sounds like such a stupid thought. Do you want to stop the merging? The storyteller doesn't seem to hear you. I understand. All this time, I was deceiving Kaini and myself. I never wanted to save Galarian. The perishing empires of my world are just empty words for me. I was not interested in the lives that would be lost. Life takes its course, people are born and die, kingdoms rise and fall to ashes, and even gods have their final day. Those are the laws of the world, and it's not for me to oppose them. However, not a single life passes without a trace. Not a single people disappears completely. While the memory of them lives, while their culture, language, and art remain, civilization lives as well. I never wanted to save the people of Galarian. I only wanted a handful of survivors to keep the memory of Galarian alive. When the demons invade Galarian, they will destroy the very memory of it. They will burn whatever is not burned and desecrate what can't burn. Their invasion spells death for Galarian, and I almost destroyed something that must never perish. The purple flame of the heart of the tower burns my eyes. He gulps nervously. I carefully lower my hand, allowing the spells to disperse. The elf seems to have aged by a few hundred more years, his face thinner. I almost destroyed Galarian. In my pride, I could have put an end to the world, just to become the path opener, to prove my title as the last Archmage of Kyonan. Even if only to myself, I don't know what to say in my defense. Thank you for your stories. Got another page. Yup. Got another page. Yup. Nope, I don't have another page. Okay. Alright, I suspect it's difficult for you to carry out your mission surrounded by enemies. I would like to help. Unfortunately, I will not be able to bring you your allies or reinforcements through this portal. Supplies, however. When I return to Galarian, I will buy some travel necessities. If you need anything, ring this bell and I will deliver them to you. So he becomes a merchant, I guess. Although it's kind of a pain to get here, though. What's the deal here? Does this thing ever lower? Oh, wait. It looks like it might. Maybe if it's just time-based, maybe I'll just wait a minute. I gotta go for now. Have a good night, guys. Good night, Robakita. It's like the fourth worst option, so at least there's that. Demon Lord of Maelstrom would have been the end of days, and Boneyard would have probably woken up Robogug. Hey, does anyone know if the daily achievement points cap out? I'm not sure. Hey, Muck, just heads up. Trying to take 2 up in fighting right now. Is it working? Don't reroll anyone you intend to use that feat on. Okay? Move your camera. Oh, that's right. I forgot where I'm at. Hold on a sec. I might have to move back. Can I move that thing? Headband of rigorous training plus 6 wisdom and declare. I don't know what perfect strike is, but that's an upgrade to my current one. Plus 6 wisdom. Where is it? Oh my gosh, I've got 2 of them. I don't know, I already had one, I didn't even realize. Alright, did I complete the quest to come here in the first place? The Herald senses that one of the commander's companions required help. Go to the Nexus? Alright. I mean, I guess I'm done here in the tower. So, I mean, originally I came here because of the patron. I was trying to get the patronage of that one demon. But I've killed the other 2 demons. I would love I mean, honestly, any chance to thin out the demon numbers so they can't. Oh god, Blade Barrier again. Any chance to thin out the demon numbers so they can't invade Galarian is a good thing. So much damage, ow.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
No reason.
I know what to do.
So, if she doesn't like how I finished the quest, I could try to take her out. And then maybe I can go to Nocticool and be like, hey, I got the patronage of myself, and my quest was kill all your demon lords. And I give myself 10 stars out of 10 stars. Great job, me. What do you think, Naki? Can I call you Naki? Can't move the platform with someone. Yeah, or adjacent to it. I've learned you have to back away. Like if you're too close to the edge of this and then you're turning the camera around, nothing will happen. Is there a teleporter on this island? I don't know if there is. Come on. Come on. There you go. Tedious. I also have stag up for run speed.
I am prepared.
If I didn't before, I do now. Okay. Alright, so I need to go to the Nexus for something. So let's go there. A conversation with Arushale. Chat, has Goth Girlfriend finally seen the light? She has seen my valorous exploits and was like, by the golden arse of innocence. Let's see. Alright, she's way up here. Y'all remember that in Path of Exile? By the golden arse of innocence. Arushale's shoulders are stooped. Staring at the floor, she hands you a scented letter. And whispers, take a look. The one who sent me this letter, I hoped I would never hear from him again, but it was inevitable. He found out that I was in the city. Of course he did, and now doesn't it help me the thought of seeing him again terrifies me. But that is simply part of my journey, isn't it? I can't run away from the sins of my past. I have to at least try and make amends, and if I can't, I must ask forgiveness. Alright, what is this? The short letter is written in ornate gold lettering on pink paper. My darling venomous butterfly, welcome back home to our cozy little town. Would you like to visit an old friend? I can't wait for our reunion. Always yours, D. Venomous butterfly. I heard those words before in your dream. That is what my nightmare calls me, my most horrific disgrace. There was a time when that name suited me perfectly. I've poisoned so many souls. I've ruined so many beautiful creatures, both mortal and not. The succubus shakes her head forlornly. Almost all of them are dead now, but this nightmare of mine is still alive, and that means that there may still be hope of saving him. Oh my god, what? Who is D? Demalchio. Do you remember the shadow from my nightmares? That's him. I used to consider him my crowning achievement, but now I'm ashamed to remember him at all. He was an Azada once, a true hero. A knight and a poet, a defender of the weak, the pride of Elysium, and I corrupted him. I made him fall in love with me. I broke his heart. I made him commit foul crimes I cannot even describe, and when he became indistinguishable from a demon, I left him in the abyss. And now he wants to see me again. I'm frightened and ashamed. Are you going to accept the invitation? I don't want to. You have no idea how afraid I am. What will I say? How will I look him in the eye after everything I've done to him? But I feel I must do this. I must see him. I must tell him that a fall like his is not a death sentence, that there is a way back, and if he won't listen to me, she looks down once again, I'll ask for his forgiveness. And what do you want from me? Please, she gasps as if she's deprived of air. Please, let's go there together. I must see him again face to face. I must try to save him from the abyss. I doubt it's possible. I don't know how much I've corrupted him, but I must try nevertheless. I must, and yet I can't do it on my own. I just... The succubus sobs and buries her face in her hands. Oh, that ends the conversation? I didn't expect that to end the conversation. Alright. Let's go back to the teleporter. Alright, where's this fella live? Doesn't say. That's helpful. Visit Demalchio's mansion.
How are you faring with resisting the demon realm's temptations to resort to violence? Oh no.
What level? Where is Demalchio's mansion at, guys? Like, I don't consider this a spoiler. I consider this saving me 15 minutes of running around in circles. Upper City, I believe. Thank you. All right. Who is this D? Monkey D Luffy? Goldie Roger? Everyone is important if they have D. Where does he live? You've probably already slaughtered everyone there. Probably not. Upper city close to the gates. Okay, then that means this way. Into the Enchanted Mansion. Have I been there before? Is that it? Let me take a peek. Let me take a little looky-loo. Let me see what we find. That him? A handsome young man in a snow-white toga reclines in a plush armchair. Next to a table heaving with sumptuous food.